Hey guys, happy Monday. Today I just wanted to pop on here and chat real quick about all of the clutter that is not physical stuff. So, this time of year, and really this year especially, decluttering is all the rage. So, besides the beginning of the year with everyone wanting to get decluttered and organized, and a new show on Netflix that is super popular, people are decluttering like crazy. And I do have some fun posts planned on the clearing some of the physical clutter coming up this month. But I wanted to actually start by talking about the non physical clutter in our life because I think that stuff is so easy to forget about, but it's important to get rid of that junk as well. So, first, I want to talk about the digital clutter that we can get rid of. So, for me, that looks like looking at the apps on my phone and computer, what I don't use, what's not productive or just a distraction. And I mean, I do keep a few games that I truly enjoy on my phone, but if something proves to be like too much of a distraction or something like that, I'll just remove it. And then, in addition to apps, all of the files, I need to go through the files on my computer, on both my desktop and my laptop, and my phone for that matter, too. And just get rid of any excess files, things I don't need anymore, just to free up that space. And getting rid of that clutter will make the things I do need to access a lot easier to find. And then photos, excuse me, decluttering all of the digital photos. So this one is hard for me because I take so many pictures. But going back through and, deleting duplicates or the blurry ones and getting those decluttered and organized, I know it'll make going back through and finding what I want to look at so much easier. Especially because at the end of the year, I like to do calendars for my family of my little guy. So I buy these blank calendars that you can just slide the photos in and for the year ahead. And so, in order to do that, I need to, get all of that. Sorry, I just had a phone call come through. I lost my train of thought. Okay, so the photos. With the calendars, like at the end of the year, I give them out for Christmas. So I go back through the photos of the entire year and pick out one from each month of my little guy. But having the photos decluttered and organized is going to make that a lot easier. Okay, and then programs, like computer programs that you don't use or just taking up space, and emails. I know the email inbox can be a big one, but getting that cleaned out and decluttered will make your email a lot easier. All right, so now that we talked about some of the digital file clutter that I'm going to be going through, let's move on to some other non-physical clutter to look at. So I want to mention like mental and emotional clutter. Getting rid of that for me, it means quiet time with God, journaling, and just taking that space to get clear my thoughts and stuff. That's kind of what it looks like for me. But if you need deeper than that, I definitely recommend talking to a trained professional that can help you sort through that clutter. And with them, it's always a good idea to see someone to just kind of talk it out and get in a good mental and emotional space. So, the third one, I'm going to talk about toxic relationships. They say you're the sum of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So take a look at relationships that are draining and negative, and maybe that's not a friend you need to be super close to anymore. So that's an area for a lot of people to look at as well. And finally, your calendar and commitments. This is another non-physical area that can get super cluttered with all sorts of outings and things to do. I know it's hard with kids, but I want to challenge you to not wear busy as a badge of honor, that to be okay with saying no so that you can give yourself room to breathe and be home so that your life will feel less overwhelming. All right, guys, those are my tips of some non-physical clutter areas to think about and that I'm going to think through in addition to all of the stuff clutter that we're clearing out. So just to recap, we talked about like the digital clutter, mental and emotional clutter, relationships, and your calendar and commitments. All right, guys, let me know if you have any questions or if you want to get started on your physical decluttering. Grab my free checklist with lots of areas that can be done in just like 10 minutes a day. All right, have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.